In Psalm 105 verse 15, he said, touch not my anointed. I am Ashanda. In Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8, he that toucheth you toucheth the apple. I am Asa. Iko Messiah. In Job chapter 5 verse 19, I am Asonda Bahakaya. In Kolobra Satande Kabasha Elibrakasa. In Job 5, not John, Job 5:19, there was a specification. Let me tell someone, I am a touch not material. He said, he shall deliver you in 6 trouble, yea, in the 7th trouble shall no evil touch you. In John chapter 20, I believe verse 17, after Jesus appeared, somebody was rushing to him. As the person was rushing to him, Jesus said, touch me not. Somebody holla, touch me not. Oh, say, touch me not. What is happening here this morning? Say, touch me not.
Touch me not.
A whole Jesus, a whole Son of God, somebody touched him and something left him. And you, mortal man, you think they will touch you and you remain complete? Hey, somebody holla, touch me not.
Touch me not.
I don't know what they have touched.
Oh.
Hey, 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 hey. Tell somebody this is not your complete life. Somebody touched you. This is not where you should be. Somebody touched you. You are supposed to be richer than this. Somebody touched you. You are not supposed to be in this level. Somebody touched you. But after now, touch me not.
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 Somebody shout fire. Sit down. I'm going to say, get ready, fasten your seatbelt. Listen, who touched Jesus? Please forgive me. It was a woman. Women have destroyed destinies. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I have told. Hold on. Listen. Wait, calm down. Women have destroyed destinies. But it is who allows a woman to destroy him that a woman will destroy. Someone said to me, someone traveled to 3 nations with me and saw the kind of things I see and asked me, he said, how do you survive? I said, I don't survive because that's not what I'm looking for. It's what you seek that you find.
Yes, sir.
I said, don't use the word survive. Survive is struggling to live. I flourish because that's not what I'm looking for. Am I talking to somebody here? One wife is enough trouble. You now marry two. It was one woman that chased Elijah. One. Elijah ran, took off. If you are keep going to sit down, elders. If you are keep going to get carried away with physical attraction, let me tell you how to get free from feminine spirit. If you keep getting carried away by physical attraction, you will discover that the beautiful ones are not yet born. The more you go around, the more you see people. I have stayed in the train in New York, about to come out. A man refused. That's why he oppo. That's why he bend neck. That's why I push him. My friend, get out. And that's why he bend neck. Waiting they look waist. Me at the talk, oh. That's why they talk. That's why they look. That's why I push him. Samson. Wait. Is he alive? Wait. What have I said now? Wait. Samson had 4 chapters. Only 1 chapter was about his death and his family. 3 chapters, women. 3. If you want to be free from that feminine slavery, go for virtue, not for container. Virtue, attitude. Because women with character are few. Shaking waist and chesting out is old fashioned. They shake waist, they chest out, they shake waist. You are empty. That's why they shake waist. Can you shake waist more than models? You know they shake waist past models. And yet most models are not married. Are you telling me? A young man came to this church. Anything flashy, we flash out. Flash is not substance. That's why it's called flash. When you flash people with your phone, do you maintain the call? Boom, boom. When somebody says flash through the touchlight, you just flash, you take it off. Anything flash has no longevity in mind. Women, there are good women, don't get me wrong. There are women that enter your life and they arrange it. If you allow them, arrange it. If you refuse to allow them arrange it, they will help you scatter it. There are men who don't allow women. Some men believe no woman can control them. Until a woman controls you, you cannot control things. Yes, sir. A woman touched him. Women are powerful. Your wife can kill you strategically, bury you instrumentally. Women are powerful. The Bible says, follow me, it was a woman that touched him. Why not a man? A woman was given chance because of her gender. She's not strong, let her pass. There was a crowd. She's not strong, let her pass. When they see men coming, they block them. She's not strong, let her pass. Not knowing she had something else. Number 3, hear this. The Bible says she said in her heart, she had a face, but her heart was different. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest problem we have in human life is that what is in people's heart is not written on their face. What? Hey, Yamanama. Shakespeare no go school. You know Shakespeare? Sorry, Shakespeare no be Christian, no. No be Christian, Shakespeare be. But he said something. He said, with what instrument can you detect what is the intent of a human heart? He no be Christian, no. Shakespeare. Why? There is no instrument to dictate the content and intent of a human heart. Heart. She said in her heart, many people are smiling at you, but in their heart they are saying something else about you. Somebody touched me. There are many people living in your house, but in their hearts there is an assignment they came for. There is something they were sent to do. Some people have got drivers, some of you have got stewards, some have got cooks, some have got sales boys, sales girls. As they are working for you, you think you want to better their life, not knowing they are enriching themselves. I pray for a young man in Ghana. I said to him, you do electrical things? Say yes. I said, your sales boy, visit him at home. He said, I don't like going to his house. I said, just visit him at home. Don't let him know you are coming, visit him. When he visited the sales boy and saw what was in the boy's apartment, he started crying. The boy uses a Lister generator. He stays in a flat. Every room, massive theater plasma. This man a television didn't get. And this man was crying. He said, Papa, I'm finished. I said, when? He said, what I saw. I said, did you react? He said, I will kill him. I will kill him. I said, no. This is just one of the many truths. I'm talking of human heart. Human heart. The Bible says Jesus did not commit himself to men. See, no matter how close you are to me, don't be too familiar. Because I can change. You know why? I don't commit myself to people. Human beings are not what you think they are. We feel they laugh now. The next minute we don't change. Oh. My face don't change. Because I've lived with people enough to know you cannot bind loyalty. You can only control it. Disloyalty rather. You cannot stop disloyalty. Oh. Disloyalty is in every system. You can only control it. You know they stop them. Bad people always there. Judas always there. There must be Judas. Like if you read Luke chapter 6, before Jesus picked his disciples, he prayed all night to pick disciples for a prophetic antenna. He prayed all night, and out of 12 he still picked Judas, even after praying all night. What if he didn't pray? He would have picked 12 Judases. After prayer he still picked Judas. Okay, I want to pray one prayer for you. Hear this prayer before you say amen. As people are planning in their heart to hurt you, may God show it on their face. People are not what they say. People are not what they act. People are not what they wear. People are what they think. Proverbs 23 verse 7. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Jeremiah 17 verse 9. The heart is deceitful and desperately wicked above all things. He said, who can know it? No man can know the heart. No man can decode the heart. The heart is deceitful. The heart is wicked. The heart is devilish. The heart thinks evil. This lady, they gave her expression because she was a woman, not knowing she had an evil heart, to touch somebody and take virtue from the person, to touch somebody and withdraw grace from that person. I don't know who is thinking evil, but I want to pray, my God shall frustrate them. As they are still thinking it, it will be exposed. Write this down. Any plan, write this down. Any plan, you can't stop the process. You can't stop the success. If you cannot stop the process of a plan, you can't stop the success of the plan. If they can't think it, they can't do it. What they can't think, they can't do. Anything a man does is a function of what he has been thinking. Hello? As a man thinketh. So people are not what they say, they are not what they wear, they are not what they proclaim, they are not where they live, they are what they think. Ashamanda bakatunda saya imborototo sakeli baharatasa ikola mandrekasa. Guide your hearts with all diligence, for out of it proceeds samarabashanda the issues. As they are thinking evil, may their face betray them. Number 4, let me pick the next point there before I go further. Do you know that Jesus knew something left him? Right? He said, somebody touched me. And the disciples said, especially Peter, they said, people are thronging you. You are saying, who touched you? No, nobody touched you. Let's go. Jesus said, no, somebody touched me. You know, there are sometimes everybody thinks you are okay, but you know you are not okay. Yeah. Something. When the devil wants to make a man waste money in medical operations, the man is not fine. He goes to doctors, and doctors keep saying we don't see anything. So that prompts him to go to another doctor. What's he doing in the process? Spending. He goes. He's looking for something to be said to him so he can know what to treat. People say nothing, but he knows. There are some of you now, people look at you like you are big, but deep down you know something is wrong. There are people who cannot tell people that they are broke because they will say you are a liar. You say I don't have money, say you like this. You know. Is it true too? There are people you are seeing now, they say tree near tree now make monkeys smart. Oh. Monkeys are big jump because tree near tree. If we by the time you jump here, say hey, they jump. Separate tree far. Monkey go waka. Am I communicating? All lizards lie prostrate, so you don't know the one with stomach ache. When lizards stand, now you will know say some belly they pain them. You know somebody. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, if you must get an encounter and a total restoration, you must know that something has left you. There are people, while they were growing up, they were very brilliant. They come top of their class. But along the line, as they started growing up, they started going dull, started missing exams, started failing exams, because along the line, somebody touched them. I remember the story of one of our daughters. She was in Ekboma before she joined this commission. She was a singer. And please, let me advise you, if you are talented, once in a while, hide yourself. For your good, oh. There is a time when God exposes you. Nobody can stop you. Let me tell you what happened. She was a singer in Ambusali University. She got, I remember then in church, she would sing. Papa gave her scholarship all through school. And when she got to AAU, she was a singer. One time they were doing a campus, looking for a star in campus, musical star. And she walked down to one of the organizers, and the man pat her by the back and touched her head. The man had his own candidate, pat her by the back, touched her head. And the girl told me, said from that day, when she holds the mic to sing, she sees a python. People are looking at her like she's a mad person. But when she's singing in the room, she'll be crying. She doesn't see the python. But when she holds the mic, she sees somebody touched her. Something left her, something has entered. Python. Am I communicating? A A lady came to my office many years ago. When she stood up, the Lord said she was going. God said, look at the chair. I looked at the chair. I saw a tortoise on the chair. A tortoise on the chair. Not physical, spiritual. I saw a tortoise on the chair. Lord, what do I do? God said, call her to come and sit down back. I said, madam, come. She came. I said, sit down. She sat down. I said, stand up. When she left, I said, okay, go. In other words, come and carry. You know, he said, these are a people robbed. Isaiah 42. They are snared in prison houses. He said, they are for a prey and not yet deliver. They are for a snare and not yet restore. It is time for you to say to yourself, this is not my life. This life I'm living is not my life. I am not supposed to be like this. They call it foundational power. They call it ancestral power. I cannot pay for what I did not cause. I have suffered too much. Somebody touched me. Something has left me. This is not my life. There is a goal I have for myself. I can't meet that goal because somebody touched me. I can't achieve that thing because somebody touched me. I can't be what I want to be because somebody touched me. This is not my life. This is not my education. This is not my career. When I study, I can't remember. When I enter the hall, I can't remember. Somebody touched me. Shalabalabalaba. Number one. How do they touch? Through points of contact. Somebody say point of contact. Say it loud and clear. Say point of contact. One more time. One more time. One more time. You know what Jesus said? He said, somebody touched my clothes. Point. Some of you, is through your picture they entered you. Those of you that you you send pictures with so much ease. People can go on internet and download your picture and kill you. I'm telling you. They can go on Facebook, take your picture from there. Very easy. Very easy. There are people that love pictures. There's nothing wrong in that. They love picture. They will snap themselves in the bathroom. As they are testing soup, somebody is snapping them. Soup. They snap them. As it's putting in their mouth. As they are walking. Oh, see, I will go back again. He says, see, I missed it. Oh, I'll go back again. Kalabashanda. If the world wants to betray you, all they need is a contact. In law, what they call evidence is physical contact. A proof. Before you become a witness, you must have evidence. You must be in possession of evidence. And evidence is not hearsay. You don't come to the place and say, I was told. No. It becomes logical and admitted as exhibit when there's a physical, tangible proof. They admit it, exhibit. They'll tender it. They say it's tendered. When it's tendered, the court receives it and admits it. My lawyer said don't do. Why? Physical contact. Have you seen some women, they will wake up and discover they have cut their wrapper? Not be rat chop and a person cut them. Have you seen some people who wake up, they can't find one part of their shoes, one leg? Some, they will take off the lace of the shoe. What are you talking about? You think these days they need to come to you physically just to take one thing from you? Why did Joseph go to jail? Potiphar's wife had clothes. Genesis 39, 15 to 16. He said, I didn't sleep with her. They say, how come your clothes are in her hands? What are you telling me? Acts chapter 9. What provoked Peter to bring back Dorcas? Evidence. They brought the clothes that Dorcas made. People could not reach Paul. In Acts chapter 19 from verse 11, 12 to 13. How could they contact Paul? Handkerchiefs were taken from his body. Contact. Aprons. Samakonda bakashaya. Imbroko soto. In those days, what makes a priest to be called a high priest is the robe. When you see him with that robe, everybody gives honor to the priest. The priest was treated like a demigod. That was why people were angry when Jesus came and was verbally rubbishing and ridiculing the high priest. People were angry because that's not what their creeds and their dogma taught them. The tenets of their religious oppressions told them to practically give adoration and adulation to a priest. But here comes a man that was verbally tarnishing them, ridiculing them, tongue lash them. Point of contact. Am I talking to somebody here? I'm not preaching the gospel of fear. I'm preaching the gospel of caution. You can't know somebody is an unbeliever, somebody's diabolic, and yet is your family photographer.